Hey YouTube! All right, so we are now in week 3 post gastric bypass surgery. I did the RNY on February 26, 2019, and yeah, it's been a really good week. So I'll start off with my stats and then kind of go into more details of what this week has consisted of. So again, I am Sam. I am 32 years old. I am 5'3" and about 3/4. And this week I weighed in this morning at 207 pounds. So that was a total of 4 pounds loss this last week. So total since surgery is 18 pounds. And then total from my highest is 34 pounds down. So, you know, sort of halfway through the week, I started to get a little discouraged because the 2 weeks prior, I was pretty much losing a pound a day. And I know I shouldn't weigh myself every day, but that is kind of just a way to stay on track for me and to know, like, okay, eat less tomorrow, do more today. But right now it's sort of just, you're in survival mode. And honestly, seeing it go down every day was just exciting to me. And I knew that this week I was not going to lose probably as much because I started eating real food. So my calories, went from around, 400, and I'm now in the, 600, 700 range. I think yesterday was my highest amount of calories at 780. And then that was, 4 small meals. And I ate a little more because yesterday I went and walked on the treadmill. So that was, I would say, one of the NSVs for the week, was that, I really did make myself rest. I was not going to kind of regress, and I did not want to start feeling that pain over again. So I really made sure, just to take it easy almost the entire week. And then, like I said, yesterday was really the first day that I did some vigorous walking. The day before, Sunday, we took my son to the zoo, so we were walking around a lot there. And then the night before that, my husband and I took the dogs out for about a 40-minute walk, but it was pretty leisurely around the neighborhood. It wasn't, like faster. Yesterday was a brisk walk. It was still really slow. I wasn't by any means like power walking, but that felt really good. But I definitely, after that was the first time I really felt hunger in my stomach. I haven't really been feeling hungry. I just sort of eat, 3 meals a day. So another NSV was that my husband complimented my cooking. We have been together, 7 years now. And, I've tried everything. I've tried paleo, I've tried keto, I've tried low calorie, I've tried, chicken and rice. I've tried every type of diet you could possibly think of. And, when I'm going really low calorie, he's always complaining that there's no oil, there's no flavor, there's, none of that stuff going on. But then keto, it was like, he didn't like that there was so much fat and so much cream and cheese and all that stuff. And so I made these chicken tacos in one of the bariatric cookbooks that my mom bought me, and he was like, oh my gosh, this might be the best, meal you've ever cooked. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I've been experimenting with different recipes in this book. I can post what the book is called in the comment section below. And it's been awesome. So there's we tried the chicken tacos. Which I just had a chicken salad. I put a little bit of lettuce in it. I didn't have a taco shell. I tried turkey meatballs. Those were really good. I tried the salmon cakes. I'm trying to think of what else I've tried from the book. That might be it from the book. I feel like there was one more. Anyways, So that's been exciting, you know, to be able to cook and like have him like the cooking, and I like it. It's tasted really good. Oh yeah, I made a chicken salad, and I've been munching on that for a few days. That's been really good. So yeah, that's been exciting to kind of venture out, and that was one thing I really wanted out of this entire process, was to become a better cook. Because if you know me, you know that I hate cooking, but I want to teach my son how to cook, and you know, to be able to kind of fend for himself and not rely on junk food like I did after I moved out of my parents' house. You know, I'd never wanted to cook, so when my mom would like make me cook dinner or something, it was just, oh, fine, like I'll do it, but I would have rather cleaned up after someone else cooked. So I'm glad my husband likes to cook, but I really want to get better at it. So that's been a goal of mine. Yeah, so I think it was 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, I think it was Saturday, I took Tylenol in the morning, and then I realized at like 9 o'clock at night that I hadn't taken it again. And I didn't notice that the pain was, you know, there. Generally, even, you know, like throughout last week, I would take the Tylenol, and about an hour before, you know, that 6-hour window was up, I could start just feeling a little bit of nagging pain in that, you know, larger incision area. So that was really cool that I realized I don't need to take the Tylenol anymore. So I haven't taken the Tylenol since Thursday, which that was awesome. So daily I've been eating, like I said, about, you know, 600-700 calories. I have been really trying to hit the protein goal between 70 and 80 grams and keeping the carbs less than 50. But most days I'm less than like 20 because I'm just not eating carbs. I did make a chicken quesadilla with these like low carb wrap things that I bought. But I think even that day, because I only used one and, you know, put it in half, and they're really small. They're not like a normal tortilla is like this big. They're like this big. And so it was still less than, I think, 25 carbs that day. So still not a lot of carbs at all. And the veggies that I like aren't high in carbs. I've been eating spinach and lettuce and things like that. I have been getting my water in. I'm really excited about that. So I've been shooting for between 60 and 70 ounces. It's about 3 of these guys is 72 ounces. And this is just a Lululemon bottle. And you kind of just suck on it. It doesn't have a straw. But I have found that this has really helped me again, because drinking with a straw was kind of my go-to before surgery. And I tried it, and maybe I was just still overthinking the straw, but I was like burping a ton afterwards, so I didn't like that feeling. And so this is just super easy, and you know, you can kind of squirt a little more into your mouth. I still can't take like huge gulps of water, but it's easier to drink that a little more quickly and consistently. So, yeah, that's kind of what this week has been like. So I think I'm slotted to go back to work next Wednesday. Tuesday will be my 4-week mark, and then Wednesday will be probably my first day back. I have to double check with the doctor, make sure everything's good to go and I'm cleared. But I think I'm gonna be good. Energy levels are definitely a little higher now that I'm eating a little bit more, which is awesome. I'm still having to, you know, kind of take breaks and sit down every once in a while. Like, we went to Home Depot and Best Buy today, and I got home and I got paint swatches for the outside of our house. And, you know, I got home and I wanted to get them up, and I get them up, and then, you know, my son's running around outside, and I was like, oh man, like, I'm tired. Like, I need to go sit down. I haven't really been napping during the day though, like I was those first couple weeks. I think I said this on my last video though, I'm not a big napper. So now that I have a little more energy, I just don't find the need to nap. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of resume normal life. I went to Marshall's and Home Goods last week, and I got a bunch of, just small 4-ounce containers, and I'm excited to meal prep. I'm going to kind of, work it all out and make sure I have all my meals for the week, and I'm just set up for success because, a lot of people say that gastric bypass is kind of the easy way out, and oh, you're just going to lose weight no matter what. But I'm realizing that it could be very easy for me to eat, more than I'm supposed to right now. I can only eat, a certain amount at a time, but I could eat like every couple of hours. I don't need to eat every couple of hours, and so I don't. But I know even some programs say, have 6 meals a day. I don't feel like I need that right now. Yesterday was the first time I had 4 meals, and that was because I worked out. But other than that, I've just been on 3 meals a day, and one of them being a protein shake. So I have felt like that's sufficient for right now, and I'm consciously making that choice to not go reach for, chips or snacks or crackers or, things, because I could eat those. I'm not supposed to, but I can. I haven't tried chips or anything like, crunchy like that, because that's on the no-no list. But I know that for the salmon cakes, I crushed up some wheat crackers, and they were fine in my stomach. So, this is a tool, and I still have to work at it, and I still have to prep and, work out and plan and do all of those things that set you up for success in weight loss. This is just a tool to help me with that. So I want to make sure, that first week back at work, there's no guessing. I'm just, grab and go. I even got a new cute lunch pail from Target. I did not need it because I have like 400 million lunch pails, but it was super cute, and it's exciting to, have something new and go and use it, on your first day back at work. So if you're like me, go and get yourself a new cute little $10 stupid lunch pail. But yeah, now that, I can only eat a tiny bit at a time, I don't need a large, I have a huge, what was it called? Oh, I can't remember the brand, but it's one of those bodybuilding, meal containers, and you can fit like, I don't even know, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there's 2 compartments for, like protein shakes, and then you have your ice packs. Like, it's ridiculous how much you can fit in this thing, and I don't need anything like that anymore because I can only eat small amounts. So, once I'm cleared for like snacks and things, then I'll take like nuts and things like that to work. But right now I'm just going to focus on, 3 meals a day. I did get some decaf coffee, so that's kind of nice. I've been putting the protein shake in my decaf coffee in the morning, and just with some ice, and that's been kind of a little bit of a, different treat that I can have. But yeah, that's kind of just what I'm going to focus on, going back to work and making sure that I have, things planned out, and that I'm not really going out to eat. I haven't gone out to eat since the surgery. So, that's kind of uncharted territory, and, I want that to be very purposeful and planned, and, to look at the menu before and like know what I'm going to order before. I used to do that, when I was in prep for my, bodybuilding show, because when you're there, you can get caught up and be like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna have a cheat meal. But if you're very purposeful and you've looked up the calorie count and you've looked up, the ingredients, especially now for me, like, I don't want to eat something that has like a whole bunch of hidden saturated fat and then be dumping the whole next day or that night. Like, I don't want to hurt myself. So, yeah, when I do go out to eat, it will be very purposeful, and I'll make sure to plan ahead. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've got for you guys this week. As always, if you have any questions, ask them down in the comments section below. And if you would like me to talk about anything, then also leave that in the comment section. But I hope you subscribe and kind of follow me on this journey. I'm super excited that things seem to be working out. Okay, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys soon.